taking over from Rajiv for this live. So you'll have to tolerate me for the next 30 minutes or so. I hope that's okay with most of you. So should we get straight to it? Or would you, a few of you who are already a part of the live, can you drop hi, hello? Also, as part of the entire session, as part of the entire session, I want to have it very, informal and fun. So you guys, please keep talking to me in the comment section. If you have any doubts, I'd be happy to clarify. I also have Rajiv and Prince with me here in the studio. So if you have any other comments and queries from them, also I can get them on here to come and clarify them for you. So let's dive straight in. I'll be making two recipes today. They're both finger food. Essentially, finger food is like food that you would have during a party where you don't get your hands dirty, so you can move around, you can spend time with people, you can meet other people during the party, but you also keep grabbing something to eat along the way. So that's the entire concept. And I think the two dishes that I'm making today are very special, but they're very, very tasty also. So let's dive straight in, and let me introduce the two dishes that I'm going to be making today actually. One of them is called paneer ghee roast coin parotha, and the second one is going to be daba curry bruschetta. So if you guys haven't already guessed, I am going to be going through this live by showcasing two of my favorite products from Cooked. So essentially I'm going to be making dishes with this. And I also want to show you how, it's going to be ultra easy to make food for a large crowd and for a party. Like we just said, under 30 minutes. So you can make a bunch of stuff. You can serve a lot of people, serve them very, very good food, safe food, tasty food, all with the Cooked products. So as we go along, please feel free to ask me questions and comments even about the products if you have any. And I'd be more than happy to clarify them. Awesome. So I'm going to get started with the parotha. I'll actually be switching in between both the recipes. I'll be doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But towards the end of it, I'll kind of tie all of them together and show you how you can do this. This is also a great way for you to learn how to multitask when you're cooking, even as a beginner in the kitchen. So I hope I'll be able to kind of guide you through that as well. So the first step is, it's called coin parotha. So naturally, I want the parotha to look like coins, like this. So I actually cut them earlier on, but I'm going to show you how to do it. You can use any round cookie mold if you have, or like me, I don't really have one, rather I couldn't find one at the moment. So this is the lid of an Eno bottle, which works as like a makeshift cookie cutter for me. So I have a ready to make parotha, which I'm going to cut into tiny circles using my makeshift mold. Sorry about that. So this is what you're going to end up with. Tiny little circles or coins. So in the meanwhile, this is a little time consuming, which is why I kind of made a few of them in advance. What I'm going to go ahead and do right now is deep fry these. But of course, feel free. I'm sure a lot of you have queries if we can bake them, if we can air fry them, or we can just cook them on the tawa. Yes, you can. Please feel free to do that. But I'm going to deep fry them today just because I want it to be really, really crispy. So I'm adding them into some hot oil, which I already have preheated here. Thanks for switching off the air fryer and then switching it back on.
The switch part.
So yes, I'm just going to deep fry them until they're golden brown and ultra crispy. This goes really well. I personally think it's both like a party snack as well as snacks that you can serve your kids, because they're really fun size, they're small, they look really cute. So to be honest, these products and curries can also be used to make lunchbox meals for your children. Very quickly in the morning, you can put together something that's very, very tasty and ensure that your kids enjoy their lunch at school. So for those of you who are just joining the live, this is a special New Year edition, special edition of the live which we have every Friday at 5 o'clock. So I am actually teaching you how to make finger food today for a Christmas party in under 30 minutes. You don't want to keep the flame too high because you don't want it to just get golden brown on the outside and stay soft on the inside. So you're going to continue frying them on like a medium low flame in oil that's already preheated to ensure that it ends up being really crispy. And of course, I'm also going to show you some simple plating techniques at the end to ensure that the food looks nice without using or doing anything fancy.
Okay, Sanjna, someone's asking, is it atta or multi-purpose flour paratha that you're making?
So the paratha, it's really up to your choice. I ended up using maida parathas today just because I had access to that easily. But you can feel free to kind of use atta parathas as well. That works perfectly fine. Lacha parathas, anything actually. You can even use cut up leftover chapatis that you have at home. So just go with what you have fun with what you're doing. That's just the main thing. So they're golden brown. I'm going to remove them and set them out on a plate because I wanted to cool down before I kind of handle it again.
Someone's asking, என்ன பண்றீங்க?
என்ன பண்றேன் நான் இப்போ வந்து ரெண்டு ஸ்டார்ட்டர்ஸ் பண்றேன் நியூ இயர் பார்ட்டிக்காக. So I'm making ghee roast, paneer ghee roast corn parotha and also corn bruschetta with our daba curry.
Sanjna.
Yes.
Someone says you are speaking like Hema Malini.
Hema Maliniya.
And Anthony says so.
Someone's saying, is the flame on? I'm not able to see.
Yeah, the flame is on a low medium. It's definitely on, otherwise the parothas wouldn't have fried unless it's like magic or something.
Please.
Okay, I have my team helping me kind of read the comments, guys. So feel free to keep asking more and more. Also, since my oil is already hot, I'm just going to fry some curry leaves, which I'm going to use for the garnish right at the end.
You are so cute.
Thank you.
Your English is so good. Sanjna Fans Club.
You guys keep asking me questions. If I'm kind of giving awkward silence or I don't know what to speak, please ask me questions so that this live session is fun. Please.
Someone's asking, daily live will be there.
Daily live lam konja kashtam. Weekly live will be there every Friday at 5 o'clock. If you join us, we'll have a live session. So I fried the curry leaves for just few seconds and I'm putting it out on tissue paper just to absorb the extra
Someone
oil.
asked, are you Tamil or Malay? Kerala.
I am actually half of both.
Oh no,
My
she's
mom's-
Sanjna.
Huh?
Okay, I'm taking off the oil, going with the next step, okay? Here I have my air fryer. Yes, air fryer preheating. And I'm kind of going to do the next dish. I'm going to do small bits of that. So this is for the corn bruschetta. So basically what I'm doing is I'm getting all the base ready first. And then I'll make the curries to top it and show you how to make it look really nice. So here I've just cut up some garlic bread for my bruschetta. I'm just going to lay them out on my board.
Are you an athlete?
Am I an athlete? Informally, yes. Formally, no.
So yes.
So
So
yes,
yes,
technically yes.
Yeah, I'll take it. So since I'm making an Indian bruschetta, I'm not using butter, I'm using ghee, but feel free to use oil, butter, ghee, whatever you have access to. So I'm just going to apply some ghee on both sides of the bread and toast it until it's nice and golden brown. But this, I don't want it to be too crispy because like I said, you don't want it to get super messy when someone's eating. Like when they bite it, it shouldn't break in two or something. So you want like the outside to have a golden crust but still to be a little soft on the inside. So I'm just going to apply some ghee. Be as liberal with the ghee as you want. More ghee equals more love. So
Could you explain what you're doing again?
yes, I can explain what I'm doing again. I am making two dishes, two finger foods. for a New Year party that you can make easily at home under 30 minutes to easily impress any guest that you have over tomorrow night. So I've just applied some ghee on bread, and over here I have fried some small coin parothas, and now I'm going to take my bread and put it into the air fryer so that it can get a little golden brown and crispy. So that's what I'm going to do over here. I'm sorry if you can't see this properly, but I'll ensure that I show you a good shot later.
That's the Instagram live, by the way. You're seeing it here.
Okay, so folks on Instagram can see exactly what I'm doing. Those of you on YouTube, I think can't see exactly what it is. Thank you, Srilata. Yes, this is my air fryer, and I'm just gonna make my bread golden brown. Okay, now that both the base is ready, my fried parotha is ready, and my bread is inside, it's time to make both the curries.
And also you can ask questions, guys.
Yes, guys, please keep asking questions as we're moving through this so that it's not boring, and I'd be more than happy to answer all the queries you have about the cooked products, about our page, about any of us on the team. Please feel free and just go ahead and ask.
Siva is asking, did you study cooking?
Yes, I did study cooking. I have a culinary art degree. So yeah, I'm actually a chef by profession.
Someone has a question with this
Yeah.
recipe. Is there substitute for air fryer?
I have popped the bread in an air fryer just because it was convenient for me to keep on the table. But you can just toast the bread on a tawa. You can apply ghee or butter on the bread and toast it on a tawa. You can place it in your oven. You can just do whatever is easy for you. For me, having the air fryer here was easier just because I'm multitasking and doing two dishes at the same time. So which is why I've kind of popped the bread inside. Time for me, like I said, to make both the curries. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to make a paneer ghee roast. So this is my ghee roast paste that is from cooked. I'm directly adding it to a pan. But I don't need too much just because this is going to be a starter. I'm not going to make the entire curry with this. I want it to be like a very thick consistency so that I can top the parotha. I'm adding some finely chopped paneer. And I'm just going to mix this in really well. Again, as you can see, I did not add any pan when I started cooking this curry paste just because everything is already there in the cooked curry paste, from your seasoning to oil to everything. So if you're someone who is a little health conscious and wants to go easy on the fat, wants to go easy on the oil, as you can see, you don't really need it. Also guys, I'm not trying to be too salesy, but then these curry pastes are really great. They are amazing for family meals. They are amazing for potlucks that you have to kind of take during this festive period to other people's houses. The cooked products in general work very well for that. And the curry pastes right now are on a special discount of 20% off. So it's a great opportunity for you to go and grab and try them out at a much cheaper price. So I'm just going to kind of fry this a little bit. Get the entire mixture a little hot, a little crust on the paneer, and then I'm going to just take it off. That's literally all I need here.
So someone has suggestion for your next better than the best.
Yes, please, yes. I also need suggestions for my next better than the best episode. So what is the suggestion, Prince?
It's McDonald's nuggets.
McDonald's nuggets, okay.
That's the first one you can ask
Okay.
people to get it over.
Okay.
And someone's asking you to show the tattoos behind.
The tattoos on my hand.
Stay tuned in the end.
Are you here to watch what I'm making or to just, generally... Nonetheless, let's go ahead. Let's not
Which brand
disappoint.
paste they're asking?
Which brand paste? Cook paste, guys. Cook page. What else will we be doing? Come on.
Visit our website.
This cook curry paste. Shop.cooktv.com. That's where you should be running right now and getting all our curry paste at 20% off.
Siva is asking, one pack of this masala serves how many people?
One pack of this masala will serve 2 people, but inside one box you have 2 packs. So essentially you can cook for a family of 4 using 1 dabba. So that's literally it, guys. That's all I did. I added about 2 tablespoons of the Mangalore curry paste. I added chopped paneer. I sauteed it really well. I already know that the seasoning is perfect just because the Mangalore curry paste has flavors of spice, tangy, sweet, salty, everything all balanced. But of course, just as per personal preference, you guys can always taste and adjust the seasoning according to your preference. So that is one thing down, one dish down. I'm gonna set these two together just because they go together.
So that Yashu Reddy is asking who inspired you for cooking. Is there anyone there?
To be honest, I don't think I have a specific story like that, like, you know, some great chef that I saw or something. But it was always kind of like an interest that I had. So I think I just pursued it also because I didn't want to study too much, and it just worked out in my favor. So I think that was nice. I'm going to continue making the second dish in the same pan because I've, you know, taken it out, I've wiped it clean. So I'm adding some sweet corn. So this will be for my sweet corn bruschetta. I'm adding sweet corn into the pan, and here I'm going in with my daba curry paste. I'll be adding about half a packet of my daba curry paste. But in the meanwhile, quick check out the bread. Perfect. Let me just grab a plate. You can see here, this is the consistency that we're kind of looking for on the bread. Not too crispy, but a little golden brown on the outside and soft on the inside. So this is just perfect right now. And this hardly took about 4 to 5 minutes in a 200 degrees Celsius air fryer or oven. So I'm going to set that aside for a few minutes until I get the curry paste also ready.
Someone asked, where did you do your degree, culinary degree?
I did my culinary degree along with Prince in Manipal University. It's a great college, so you guys should definitely check it out if you are interested in pursuing culinary art or hotel management.
Another person, Arun Explore, is asking, I'm not consistent in cooking every day, but how to make it routine and interesting?
This, using curry paste is a great way for you to start. Because I think the difficult part in cooking is not the actual cooking, because that's the fun part, if you ask me. But the difficult part is rather doing the prep, kind of getting everything ready, doing your planning, which is why Cooked is very helpful in that. We help you decide what to make, we help you cook it, and then it's just time for you to enjoy it on your own. So here I am making this super quickly, this corn bruschetta mixture, just because I am using frozen corn. But if you're using fresh corn, just ensure you boil that first and ensure that the corn is really tender before you start making the dish, just to save on time. You can always pop it in a pressure cooker for a couple of whistles to ensure that it's really tender.
Kriti is asking which brand of bread did you use for the bruschetta?
I actually got my bruschetta from a local bakery near my office. But what you can do is use it from any local bakery. You can use authentic, French baguette, or you can just use the one that I kind of got, which is more like bread that's shaped like a baguette. But feel free, if you don't get either of them, you can just take regular bread slices, cut them into circles or cut them into tiny triangles, and you can just go wild with that. So don't try to look for things that's fancy. Just go with the flow, try to make tasty food at home.
Someone saying, Tamile varliye, can you tell supper matter bro?
அது என்னோட டயலாகே இல்லையே. Can I have the OG creator for Supper Matter Bro to come here and say that? Okay, so what I added over here in the dishes, I added little bit of fresh coriander and mint just because I want that fresh touch. But that's completely optional. What you can also do is you can add fresh cream or milk also a little bit just to make it a little more creamy. But I don't want to do that right now because my other dish is already paneer. It's already going to be creamy. It has a different texture. So I'm just going to leave it at that. And also what I'm going to do is my corn bruschetta, I'm going to top it with some amazing mozzarella cheese and pop it back into the air fryer. So it's like really crispy, golden brown, oozing cheese. Just, it's going to be amazing.
Chef Harish Rao says, Tala Sanjna.
Hi chef, how are you chef? Yappa varinga? When you coming to the studio, Seekrama vaanga, we'll make some more content. I'm adding a little bit of mozzarella cheese in this mixture. I'm going to add more while topping it off. And right now I'm just adding the mozzarella inside just to bind the entire mixture together to ensure that it's nice, sticky, gooey. And also what I'm kind of doing is by binding it like this, even if the starter is lying out, during New Year, it's not like you will be the entire time in the kitchen, right, cooking. You'll also want to spend time with your guests, with your family, friends, everyone. So doing this kind of keeps the mixture moist to ensure that even when it turns cold, it still tastes really good.
Can you speak Telugu?
Telugu. I know Tamil, I know English. Hindi, Kashtapata, I can speak little bit. Malayalam, I can understand. Other Tavra, Vara Bhasha and all. Sorry, I don't know other languages than this.
Okay, there's one more question. If
Yeah.
we do this without corn, can we get the same deliciousness?
Yes, you can use any vegetable that you want. If you don't want to use vegetables, you want to use paneer, use paneer. If you want to use non-veg ingredients, you want to use chicken, you want to use seafood, go wild. So the main ingredient is not the problem. You can just follow the same technique of what I'm doing to make any dish that you want at home. And I'm just showing you how easy it is to impress an entire crowd with our cooked curry paste, where you can make multiple dishes under and try it out just because our curry paste are at a 20% off the website. It's shop.cooktv.com for those of you who don't know where to go and look. That's super easy to remember. Shop.cooktv.com. That's all it is. So that's it. Yes.
Shri Sanjna asks, what would you suggest after bachelor's? Masters in culinary arts in a foreign country, or start working in a kitchen in India to gain experience?
To be honest, I think I'd suggest the second one because that's what I ended up doing. If you can afford it, if you do want to go and study abroad, I'm sure the experience is great. But working here in the kitchen gives you like the actual feel of what it feels like to work in an industrial kitchen, to learn cooking the I can't say the authentic way because it's probably not authentic, but the most real way that it's actually going to be. And to be honest, it's nothing like what you expect and what you learned in college. So it kind of gives you like a massive reality check on if that's what you want to do. But if you are someone who has done culinary art or hotel management and is looking for a job, please reach me at sanjna@cooktv.com and send me your resume so that I can review it if you want to be a part of our culinary team. That would be really nice because we are looking for chefs to join. Quickly, since I don't have much time to clean this space, I'm going to quickly flip over my chopping board and continue with the rest of it.
Sanjna, 2 comments.
Yes.
Someone's asking if they can get the cookbook.
Mm-hmm.
And another one is Chef Harish has joined us every live. He says hi, Tala Sanjna.
I said hi, chef. I asked chef when he's coming, but then I didn't get the reply after that. So he tells when he's coming now. It will be nice.
And about the cookbook.
The cookbook, I think we still have a few copy, guys. If you do want the cookbook, ensure that you kind of DM us so that we can check the availability and then we can get back to you and also send you a link or how to purchase it from us. So just because I have another step in this particular dish, which is my corn bruschetta, I'm going to top it on top of the toasted bread. So this is my corn daba curry with a little bit of cheese.
One more question.
Yes, please.
Starting salary after degree in diploma in food production.
Sorry, I don't want to disappoint you by saying that on camera right now. But all I can say is don't expect too much. Look for good work experience. Look for a nice kitchen to work in where people actually get you and they want to teach you and they want to see you grow. So I think that's the primary focus.
Someone wants to know if you ship cooking paste to the US.
At the moment, we don't ship cooking paste, but you can reach out to our team and we can try to figure something out for you. Please reach us on DM or on WhatsApp, and we will try to help you out the best way that we can. Because even you just wanting to try the curry paste in the US is huge for us.
So Madhu is asking, what is your comfort food?
My comfort food. Are you expecting some answer like, I don't know, home food or something like that? Or is it like anything that I want to eat? So I'm going to go with probably the second one, something that I could eat anytime. Creamy pesto pasta is something that I can eat at any time of the day, and also thin crust pizza. But apart from that, I also really like Chinese food. But by the way, guys, I'm vegetarian, so all this I'm speaking about is like veg options. So paneer, mushroom, anything with that works really well for me. I'm going to top off my bruschetta with some extra mozzarella cheese because why not? Like I said, in under 30 minutes, you do want to impress your guests, right? It's not just about making easy food, it's also about making tasty food. And the cooked curry paste does exactly that for me. So as you can see, you know, on the pack, it kind of probably mentions that only 4 people can eat from one box, or 2 people can eat with 1 packet of curry paste. But when you're making a starter, when you're making finger food, as you can see, you can make so much more. You can end up serving 8 to 10 people with the amount of curry paste that comes in one box. So it's a really nice concept for potlucks and for parties. So I think you should definitely try them out. So I've topped it off with some grated mozzarella cheese, and I'm finally finishing it off with a little Italian seasoning on top.
Someone's asking, are tattoos allowed in Michelin stars restaurants?
To be honest, I don't know, because I've never been to a Michelin star restaurant, neither have I had the privilege of working in one, so I don't know. But I really like tattoos, so probably if a restaurant does not accept me with tattoos, I don't want to work there either. So I'm going to go in back into the air fryer just with this bruschetta for about 2 or 3 minutes just to melt the cheese.
So someone wants to know simple chicken recipes for a husband who's learning basic cooking.
Okay, I think the cooked, if you are somebody who's just learning cooking, I think the cooked curry paste are a great place to start. But that being said, that's not the only way that you can learn to cook, of course. So what you can do is download the Cooked app, and you can watch easy, simple recipe videos with step-by-step guide and learn how to cook from scratch. And you are guaranteed like a foolproof recipe. We give you every single ingredient measure, including salt. So there's literally no way in which, you know, the dish will not end up the way that it's supposed to. So if you're a man, you're a woman, you're a girl, you're a boy, you are non-binary, I mean, literally, for whomever wants to learn cooking, I think it's the best way for you to learn cooking. So you can just download the Cooked app. It's a absolutely free app, but every single thing on the app is for free. And we have over 1,000 recipes on that app. You could just search, watch step by step, and learn how to cook.
Sanjna?
Yes?
Someone named Sai Sanjit wants to know, how does it feel to be one of the best chefs in the world?
I wouldn't know how that feels. But thank you for the compliment. Yes, whomsoever you are.
Okay, Julius Calvin is asking you to create a Tamil dialogue for you.
Create a Tamil dialogue for me. Okay, can you guys create a Tamil dialogue for me? Prince already has taken supper matter before, so can you kind of come up with something for me? So let's move on to the plating of the coin parota. My paneer mixture is here, so this is paneer ghee roast mixture. I am just going to top it on top of my tiny fried parotas. Just a few pieces of paneer each. But then again, guys, this is not the only way that it has to be served. You can also just have parotas with curry. This just is a really cute way to serve it for guests. But then again, you can also put these coins into a slightly larger size. If you're having like a sit-down dinner or serving this as a starter, then you can cut them into slightly larger sizes. But if I am cutting them into these sizes, from a single parota, I'll at least get 15 servings. So it's good. It's like a massive quantity to serve. And at a party, you can end up with a lot of food, even with, you know, by spending less money, by just using few parotas. By buying 1 packet of ready-to-eat parotas, you can serve at least 15 people.
Someone's asking, where is Prince? Where is Adi sir?
Adi sir is not available. Prince is available. Prince, you care to pop in and say hello? Hello and all is not enough. Come and say hi and go.
I'll come to taste once the food is ready.
Okay, fair enough. Guys, man's got his priorities, right? He knows what he needs to do. So when the food is ready, you will see Prince, you will see Rajiv also popping in to say hello. And let them be the judge of the dish, because obviously I'm making it, I'll say it tastes great and all that. You guys will or will not believe me, I don't know. So let's get some honest reviews in here to kind of come and tell you how this tastes. I wish there was a less messier way for me to do this, but there really isn't, just because of the size. It's really tiny. all the tissues to me then. Okay, so this is here. I'm going to do the final presentation at the end. Just going to set things aside, clean up the space a little bit, and pop out my Daba curry bruschettas. You guys have to see this and tell me that it does not look tempting to you. Sorry for all the awkward silence in the meanwhile. Hope you guys were looking at the food and drooling at the way that it looks, because I sure am. Prince and Rajiv are waiting to come and taste. But just a few final touches before we get to the tasting. Here I have the curry leaves that I fried initially in the same oil that I fried the parota. So since the curry leaves are fried, they add like a really nice crunch and you can eat them. So I'm just topping off each one with an individual piece of fried curry leaf. Srilata, what's the time?
5:34.
5:34. So I think I was well under time when it comes to making starters under 30 minutes, which is kind of what we labeled this entire life. And as you guys can also see, I have extra mixture left over like I mentioned earlier. So it's not just you just end up with like one plate of food. There's a lot of food that you can make with just one packet of curry paste. And if you guys were with me from the beginning, you also know that I used only a less quantity of the curry paste to end up making these starters. So like I said, you can serve a large party with this, 10 to 15 people comfortably. You can serve starters for this. So shall we get to the tasting? Do you guys have more comments? I hope I didn't bore you in this entire live session. I think
Actually, many people have commented saying that that looks yum, and you guys have a separate fan base. And one of them has said that
let me
they
try to
thought
pop
it was
and see if
biryani.
there's anything interesting here. If I missed any of your questions, please re-ask them so that I can answer them right now when we get to the tasting part. Shweta, hi. If you're still here, hi.
Ashwin says he got our cooked dindigal biryani kit.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Any of you in this live, are you a part of our Cook Tasters Club and did you receive samples from us? If yes, could you please, raise your hands or say yes or say something like that, and also share like your feedback on what you think about the Cook products that you got through the Tasters Club. So just a little sneak peek, the next 3 products that are coming up are 3 regional biryanis. So you guys should really look forward to that. We also have 3 regional masalas. So all biryanis that we took us a lot of time and effort to come up with them. And if you have received samples through our Tasters Club, please, kind of feel free. And actually, it's not just about feeling free. It's about me kind of requesting you to fill the feedback form, because your feedback is what would help us make the products better. So I really appreciate if you guys could drop in a feedback or reach out to us personally and try to convey the feedback that you have. Can we get Prince and Rajiv here to kind of taste the food and share the feedback with you guys? Just so that, you don't think I'm lying that, this can really taste great.
Ready, start, 1, 2, 3, 10.
Bring it in.
Okay, drum roll please.
Okay. Food is ready.
Food is ready. Tell me what you think. Tell them what you think. I hope they don't think I'm lying by saying that it tastes nice just because I made it.
No, I'm the honest.
What does it
Start with
mean?
this one.
Yes, start with that. This is paneer ghee roast coin parota.
Okay.
And-
Cheers.
Cheers.
Me.
Cheers. New Year party has to have cheers. So.
Happy New Year, guys. Why is the spelling Sanjna and not Sanjana? I don't know, guys. Ask my dad, ask my mom. I have no idea. That's the only spelling I've ever known.
It's too good. I love that the It has sourness and
Yeah.
sweetness and everything together.
So exactly. See, that's exactly what I was talking about. It's just about texture, just about different tastes. Like the cooked mango gyros paste has like a balance, like spice, sweet, tangy, salty, everything that you could want for like in the perfect bite. Also goes great as a side dish. So if you're having like a party and you're having, you know, drinks, you're enjoying with your friends, I think this works really well.
I can
Because
imagine this being going really good.
exactly. I mean, I'm not someone who drinks, but I've heard that it goes really well. I think you guys can vouch for it.
Right, it is.
Hey, now Kutti Baba.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. That's sweet corn, daba curry, bruschetta. Half. What? Yeah. I put so much effort to make it. You're saying half of
No,
it.
I love it.
Cheers, guys.
Yes.
They want to talk. They want you to talk in Tamil.
Talk in
You're saying
Tamil.
அக்கா தமிழ்ல பேசுக்கா.
தமிழ்ல பேசலாமா இதுக்கப்புறம்?
பேசலாம்.
எப்படி இருக்கு சொல்லுங்க.
வேற லெவல் வேற. ஏன் டைலாக்?
ஏய் உந்து சப்ப மேட்டர் ப்ரோடா. அவராக வேற லெவல் சொல்ல.
ஓகே.
ஒரே செகண்ட் அது தெரிஞ்சு போகுது முன்னாடி.
அது உன் dialogue என்ன வேற level bro-வா?
இது என்ன?
டேய் அது கவுந்துருச்சுடா. அதை ஏன்டா பாக்குறேன்? நல்லா இருக்கிறத பாக்குறத விட்டுட்டு சொதப்புனத பாத்துட்டு இருக்கேன். நான் இங்க சொதப்புனத காட்டவே இல்ல. நீ புஸ்க்குன்னு ரிவீல் பண்ணிட்டா. சரி பரவாயில்ல. உன்னை சொதப்பிடுச்சுங்க உள்ள.
I want to see her.
Turn off the இதுல air fryer please.
Okay.
I want to see.
I'm gonna make this
They want to
tomorrow
see
for
the
dinner.
certified.
அப்படியா?
My mom is asking me வீட்ல என்ன பண்ண போறேன்ட்டு. So
Super.
I'm gonna make
Bro,
Some idea.
I want to see pancakes.
pancakes.
Pancakes ah. Guys sorry. ரெண்டு நியூ இயர் பார்ட்டி ஸ்நாக் தான் பண்ண வந்தேன். pancake-லாம் பண்ண வரல. Maybe
Yeah.
next time ஏதோ ஒரு லைவ்ல சப்ப மேட்டர் ப்ரோ pancakes பண்ணிடுவாரு.
For New Year party, don't have pancakes. Have something like more fun for New Year. Maybe the day after
Hey,
breakfast.
குட்டி pancakes டா. It's fun.
Kutti papas is okay. Next day breakfast is okay. Pancakes.
Okay, சரி. fair.
Okay, by the way, interfering in life. Some people ask for where the submatter t-shirt is. We're working on that. Next Friday,
அதுவும் லைட்டா சொதப்பிட்டோம். So basically we'll have it ready next week.
So, surprise. On time.
டேய் இவன் அதுவே ரிவீல் பண்ணிட்டான் பிள்ளை.
சரி, okay.
என்ன?
Next Friday, we'll reveal the
நான்
t-shirt.
பாதின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ரெண்டு சாப்பிடுறேன்.
நல்லா இருக்கு.
இப்போ தெரியுது, it's not lying. You're very diet learner, so if he's eating second piece, now you know it's good.
ஹாப்பி நியூ இயர் சொல்லிட்டு எண்ட் பண்ணலாம் பட் ஆஃப்டர் we done doing.
Yeah. So, last week, yeah.
Any other comments na டக்குனு கேளுங்க. ஏன்னா 2 minutes we are wrapping up the live and saying bye bye for this year. See you next year.
You guys should release your own merch too.
Mocha.
Merch.
மோகன்டா.
Merch.
டேய் புரியலடா உனக்கு லூசு. குட்டி பாப்பால பரவாயில்ல. Quickly last 2 minutes.
3, 2, 1.
ஆமா 3 to 1 happy new year டா.
Okay.
Talk about the offer. Only 36 hours left.
Oh, சொல்லவே இல்லையா? I said 20% off for curry paste. ஆனா sorry guys, it's only live for the next 1.5 days. So rush right now, get it quickly. You can make some more food like this. And we can vouch for the fact that it's tasty, it's safe, it's clean. It's just like your mom would make it. It's probably even better than your mom would make it. So try it out, impress your friends, impress your family this new year. Don't take some boring food to potlucks. Take some interesting, yummy dishes like this that look and taste amazing, and nobody will believe that you made it at home. So run to shop.cooktv.com, run to the curry paste section, order them. It's at 20% off. I say get all 3, try them out, do mix and match. Try different combinations, try different flavors. And maybe someday we'll even show you how to use 2 products to make one dish. Someday we'll make different combinations.
If they order the trifecta, they get a surprise gift.
Apdiya? Okay guys,
Oh, yeah.
if you order all 3 curry paste, like trifecta it's called, okay? The combo is called trifecta. Head to the shop page, order trifecta, you'll get some special gift, Amma. I think it's worth it, so you should definitely go and try. In the meanwhile, don't finish this. We'll share it with the rest of our team.
Yes.
Happy New Year to everyone.
See you next year.
3, 2, 1, Happy New Year.
3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year. Sorry, okay, we'll see you next year. We'll see you on the live again next Friday at 5 p.m. See you guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Today's live of corn parotha ghee roast and corn bruschetta with daba curry. That was your finger food in under 30 minutes for a party. So, see you next
Oh, Sanjna,
time.
before you end,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
one person saying, ordering all three right now, can't wait. Thank you, Arjun Singaraj.
Jun, சாவடிச்சு நான் ஆர்டர் பண்ணல நான் go and order right now.
என்ன மிரட்டி வாங்குறீங்க?
ஏய் அண்ணா ஃப்ரெண்டுடா.
ஓ,
Now we know what level we don't buy, so போய் வாங்கிடுங்க. Bye.
So சீக்கிரமா போய் வாங்கிடுங்க இல்லனா I'll come in your nightmare. Bye, see you guys, see you next time.
Hey, Superman.
Yes.
Superman.